In the vast history of the Milky Way, one law was older than any alliance or empire. Do not harm the children of Earth. No one remembered exactly why it was written. Some said it was a myth from the first war. Others whispered it was a warning left by the species who had seen what humans became when enraged. For centuries, the galaxy obeyed, until the Galactic Council, arrogant and desperate, decided to break it. It began on a colony world called New Aurora, a small human settlement at the edge of Council space. Only a few hundred settlers lived there, most of them families, scientists, and children. When the Council declared humanity a security risk, they sent the Velthor fleet to contain the colony. Containment was just a polite word for extermination. The bombardment lasted 12 seconds. Every life signal vanished. The galaxy fell silent. At first, the humans on Earth didn't speak. Not the generals, not the diplomats, not even the president of the United Earth Directorate. They just listened. They heard the faint transmission from the colony, a terrified child's voice crying, "They're coming, please help us." Then static. That was all it took. Within hours, Earth's skies filled with black ships. The Terran vanguard rose, fleets that had been sleeping under the oceans, hidden in asteroid belts and cloaked in deep orbit. The galaxy thought humans were still recovering from their last war. They were wrong. Humans had simply been waiting. The first counterattack struck the Velthor homeworld. In 7 minutes, it was gone, not bombed, not invaded, erased. The humans didn't conquer. They deleted entire military networks as if cutting lines from reality itself. The Council tried to negotiate. No reply. They sent ambassadors. No return. Human warships began to appear in every system, silent, black, and cold. Every species that had voted yes to the extermination of New Aurora received the same message: you harmed our children. There will be no forgiveness, only memory. Weeks later, the Galactic Council burned. Their archives, fleets, and stations all turned to ash. And when the last signal faded, the humans finally spoke to the survivors across the stars. The first law exists for a reason. You forgot it. We reminded you. Then they vanished again into the dark. No one has seen a human fleet since. But every child across the galaxy now learns the same words: never harm a human child. Because no empire, no fleet, no council has ever survived breaking that law. The message from Consul Varine's ship reached the Galactic Council only once, before the transmission cut to static. At first, they didn't believe it. The council chambers buzzed with disbelief and fear. "The humans are extinct," barked Chancellor Vorth. "This is nothing more than a data ghost." But then came the signals. Every long-range sensor, every deep space satellite, began picking up ancient human codes broadcasting from the Sol system. Energy readings spiked beyond anything the galaxy had recorded since the War of the First Light, and then the stars near Sol began to dim. The council gathered in emergency session. "We have to contain it," said the Zyre diplomat. "Seal off that sector before they spread." "Spread?" Another delegate hissed. "They haven't moved for millennia. If they're truly awake, none of us will survive." Across the galaxy, panic spread faster than light. Armadas formed, defensive walls raised, and millions of ships pointed toward the Terran sector. But by then, it was already too late. At the edge of the Sol system, the first scouts of the Dran Imperium arrived, a fleet of warships meant to observe. They found silence at first. Then the sensors screamed. Something emerged from Jupiter's orbit. A human dreadnought the size of a moon, black as night, moving without propulsion. Its surface shimmered with old scars and strange runes. Before the Dran could react, the dreadnought's weapons activated. There was no light, only absence. Entire ships vanished, erased from existence as if rewritten out of reality. Their final recordings captured one haunting sound, a woman's voice saying, "This is the Terran Defense Network. Identify friend or foe." No one answered. No one lived long enough to? In the council chambers, chaos turned to dread. "Their weapons break the laws of physics," whispered an aide. They aren't using energy. They're using memory. They erase what they see. The Chancellor trembled. What do they want? A voice cut through the transmission channels, one that spoke in every known language. We remember who woke us. We remember the stars that watched. The age of silence is over. Humanity rises. And just like that, every eye in the galaxy, every machine connected to a network, displayed the same message on its screen. Reactivation complete. Human oversight restored. The universe had one rule. It was broken. And now, the humans were rewriting them all.